Hey, the food is ready. What time are you coming home?
Can't talk now.
We agreed to have dinner together tonight. I took time off work to prepare everything.
God, you're so annoying with all these texts. I'm trying to have fun drinking here. Stop bothering me.
You said you'd come home today because we had important things to discuss. You made me cook dinner and wait for you. Don't tell me you forgot. How can you say you're just out drinking? That's unacceptable.
Oh, was that today? Well, too late now. I'm already out drinking, can't head back.
This is the third time this week you've done this. I spent hours cooking.
I'm with clients. It's work.
But you just said you were having fun drinking.
Are you seriously gonna get on my back about my choice of words?
I figured this would happen, so I wasn't expecting much. When you didn't respond or come home at the agreed time. Look, we're really getting married, right? All this keeps happening, and I'm worried. The venue called again about finalizing the menu choices. We need to decide soon.
Stop nagging about the wedding stuff. Come on, why do you think I proposed in the first place? I figured you were getting up there in age and feeling insecure, so I proposed to make you feel better.
Is that really why you proposed? Because you thought I was insecure? Not because you want to be with me for the rest of our lives?
Don't twist my words, you know what I mean. Once we're married, we'll be living together and seeing each other's faces whether we like it or not. Can't you just let me be free until then? You're seriously so annoying.
Even if you say that, don't you think this time before marriage is important too? I want to talk about our wedding plans, but how can we when you're out drinking every single night?
You're always like this, making everything so serious.
Because this is serious. This is about our wedding.
Ugh, does this conversation have to happen right now? We're having a good time here. I can't deal with this. If you've got something to say, just send it in a text. Though honestly, I probably won't read long messages, but whatever. I'll look at it when I feel like it. Fighting like this is just a waste of time.
Last week you said the same thing about the venue payment deadline.
Will you just give it up?
Why can't you understand what I'm saying? You've been treating me so carelessly, especially since we got engaged. Why are you saying these things?
It's not like that at all. You're just imagining things. Look, I'm even texting you in the middle of drinking with my friends. Just go to bed already. I'll be late again tonight. Actually, go back to your own place. I really don't want to deal with seeing you when I'm done drinking. You get it, right?
I bought groceries and prepared everything. I even made your favorite dishes.
I'm not eating it tonight.
Fine. I'll wrap up the dinner I made and put it in the fridge. You can eat it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I get it. You don't need to keep saying the same thing every time I go out. Anyway, I'm busy. Bye.
Will you at least be home tomorrow? The wedding planner needs our final decisions. Make sure we talk properly next time.
Whatever. Stop texting me already.
Just tell me one thing. Do you even want this wedding?
Can't you see I'm busy? I'll deal with it later.
That's not an answer.
Oh, crap. Is this the time? I can't make it today.
What? What do you mean?
About today's wedding, I can't be bothered, and my whole family's canceling. We'll postpone the ceremony. You can handle the cancellation fees.
What are you talking about? We're not even having a wedding.
No, what are you talking about? Today's our wedding day. Don't tell me you overslept too. Are you still half asleep?
No, what are you saying now? Remember? Our engagement was called off, so obviously there's no wedding. You're the one who said that. I have the email evidence. You specifically emailed me instead of texting, remember? You said, I'll handle the cancellation, and then told me, don't contact me ever again because I want nothing to do with you anymore.
Wait, what?
Check your email, the one you sent 3 weeks ago.
Did I really say that?
Yes, you did. Why don't you check your emails? I thought it was awful to say something so important over email, but it's perfect evidence that you're the one who initiated this. We communicated properly about it then.
I never sent any email.
Why don't you take a look before you question me?
Oh, yeah, I did email you.
Finally found it? You were the one who said, I'll handle the cancellation in such a bossy way, so I replied, I'll leave it to you. If you forgot to cancel, that's your mistake.
No way. Oh, right, we did talk about that, but I never check my email since we usually text, and I completely forgot we had that conversation. It feels like it happened in a dream or something.
A dream? You did send that email at 2 a.m., but that won't change anything. Oh my, were you drunk? Is that why? Or what? Were you half asleep?
Well, I was drinking then too, but...
As far as I'm concerned, you weren't drunk. You wrote in the email, "I'm completely sober and serious." That day, I stayed at your place waiting to talk about it, but you never came home. I don't know where you spent the night, but I guess that it meant that things really were over between us.
That night? What? You were at my place that day?
I told you that too. I said, "I'm staying at your place, so come home so we can talk." But you ignored everything and insisted on canceling the wedding. When you didn't come home, I took that as your answer and gave up.
Let me check my email again. Oh, shoot, it's all true. The emails are right here. I totally forgot.
And you're saying everyone in your family is canceling, but did you even send out the invitations?
Huh?
Oh God, do I really have to explain everything? Remember when we talked about wedding preparations? I suggested we make guest lists and send invitations together. But you shut me down saying I'll handle it myself, so shut up, right? And that you were annoyed about me bothering you at your drinking party? I was skeptical about whether you'd actually sent any invitations, but since the wedding was canceled anyway, I figured that was your plan all along.
Come to think of it, I never sent the invitations. Oh, crap. My parents are blowing up my phone because I messaged, "I overslept for my wedding today. I'm late."
What's with that attitude? I can't believe you'd message your parents about being late when you never even invited them. This is unbelievable. Whatever. It's not my problem anymore. Oh, great. Now your parents are trying to contact me too. They never treated me well before, so why are they reaching out now of all times? They're saying, "Why didn't you send us invitations for today's wedding?" How annoying. You should explain everything to them. None of this is my fault.
Oh, no. My dad says that my mom's crying. Hey, for same-day cancellations, don't tell me we have to pay 100% of the fees, do we?
Now you're worried about the money? I think so, but why don't you check? By the way, as I wrote in the email, I said it was fine to cancel if you're paying all the cancellation fees since you're the one canceling. You responded with, "Of course I will," pretty confidently. So there's no we, it's just you and the fees.
What? You can't be serious. You're not going to leave this all on me, are you?
You're the one who demanded that we end the engagement.
Yeah, but come on. Who would think cancellation fees would be that much? We haven't even had the ceremony, and other couples can use the venue, so there's no loss for them, even if we don't have our wedding. Why do we have to pay this much?
Not we, you. You agreed to handle all costs in your email. Looking back, this is exactly what I couldn't stand about you. This entitled attitude, this self-centered thinking where you can't see things from others' perspective. I'm so glad we're not getting married. I wouldn't want to be associated with such an inconsiderate man.
What did you say? I didn't think the cancellation fees would be this much. There's no way I can pay this. You need to help out.
I refuse. Remember when you said you'd handle everything? This is all because of you. I have no reason to help you. Besides, weren't you always saying, "I make good money, so when you become my wife, you should be a housewife and not work"? It's embarrassing to have a working wife. Now you're crying to me, a woman, for money?
That's different. I was just talking about the future. This is an emergency.
So now you're going to beg me for my help? That's convenient.
That's not what I mean.
Then stop it. Don't become such a pathetic man, even as a joke. If you're serious, it's just too lame.
Of course I'm joking. Whatever. I don't need anything from you anymore, so don't contact me.
Understood. Goodbye.
Wait, Lisa! I can't pay this alone! The venue won't negotiate! They said I agreed to their terms! What do I do?
You did agree. You signed the contract.
Can't we split it? Please, I'll pay you back later. At least help me explain to my parents.
No, you handle it.
They won't stop calling!
That's your problem now.
Fine. Don't ever contact me again!
Wasn't planning to.
Hey, lady, you broke up with Kevin, right? Did you say something to him?
Huh? Who are you?
I'm Kevin's future wife. We're in a serious relationship. He broke up with you because he wants to marry me. Didn't he tell you anything when you broke up?
What? What are you talking about? Until a few days ago, he had no intention of breaking up with me. He was planning to have a wedding with me.
What? What does that mean? Don't tell me he contacted you.
Yes, he did. So what? I'm his important ex-fiancé. Of course we'd be in contact.
Important? Don't make me laugh. He lost interest in you the moment he set eyes on me.
Well, I don't know when that was, but we didn't break up officially until pretty recently.
What? He was secretly in contact with you?
Secretly? If anyone was being secretive, wasn't it you? We were dating openly. Everyone around us knew about our relationship. We were an official couple. There was no need for secret communication. What's this about?
He told me you were just clingy, that you wouldn't let him go.
You being in a relationship with him is impossible. He was planning to have a wedding with me until a few days ago. What has he been telling you?
Are you trying to act like you're the only woman in his life? You old hag. Kevin told me he's wanted to break up with you for ages. He said, I want to break up with her and marry you. But apparently, you kept clinging to him, so he told me that he couldn't break up with you. He said she even forced me into planning a wedding. It's the worst.
When did he tell you this?
Just a few weeks ago.
Is that so? So he was dating you and intending to dump me? That just means you were obviously his side piece. Don't tell me you actually believed what Kevin said.
I'm not his side piece.
That's what it sounds like to me, the ex-fiancé.
What? Kevin must be serious about me. That's why he sent you that email about canceling the wedding with you right in front of me. We made sure to use email instead of text so you couldn't delete the evidence.
Oh, so you were there when he sent that email?
Yeah, I got him to send it.
I see. That's why. I found it strange that he suddenly used email when we always text. Well, thanks to that brilliant idea, he completely forgot he even sent the email. Since he used an email address he never checks, he forgot everything we discussed. I guess he was too busy getting physical with you to remember. That's pretty sad if that's the case.
Don't talk about Kevin like that. He loves me.
So much that he decided to cancel his wedding to me over email, which you urged him to send?
That's right. Too bad for you. Kevin doesn't love you at all. After he sent that email canceling your wedding, he spent such a passionate night with me. It was such a hot night. I was filled with happiness. We confirmed our love for each other like never before.
Really? You were secretly having that kind of relationship with Kevin behind my back?
Yeah, that's right. Kevin and I have amazing physical chemistry. He said it feels so much better than with her.
When did this start?
A couple of months ago.
I see. He started staying out overnight more often, saying work is busy. Was that actually because he was spending nights with you?
Yep, exactly right. Too bad, old lady. Kevin's mine now. So could you stop troubling Kevin? Don't ever contact him again.
But why are you suddenly contacting me about this? Did something go wrong with Kevin in the last few days?
Nothing's wrong.
Trouble in that passionate paradise of yours?
Not at all. We're still totally in love, so don't worry about it.
Well, if that's the case, good for you. By the way, how did you and Kevin meet?
Kevin's my senior at work. We've been having a secret office romance. So while you were pathetically waiting at home crying about not being able to see him, I was spending all that time with him. Sorry I stole your man.
Your office romance? At the company where I'm pretty sure that dating between employees is banned?
Forbidden love is unstoppable when it's true.
I see. Don't worry about it. You can have that worthless man. I don't want him anymore. But in exchange, you'll need to pay up.
What's this about compensation payments? And why are you even talking to Amy?
Oh, now you want to talk? Why don't you ask Amy about that? I wasn't the one who contacted her, but she spilled everything to me about what kind of relationship you two had. She was trying to act superior, but she's an idiot. She didn't realize I was just collecting evidence. I baited her a little, and she told me everything.
What did she tell you?
Pretty much everything I needed to know.
She's lying! Whatever she said isn't true, I swear!
Now you sound worried. She told me how you were meeting her and sleeping with her while making me wait at home cooking dinner. How you lied about staying overnight at work when you were actually spending nights with her. And apparently, when you made me cancel the wedding, she was right there with you and you deliberately chose email for evidence. Isn't it funny how that backfired?
She told you all that stuff? I can explain!
Explain what?
It's not what you think.
If you had just remembered sending that email, it would have been fine, but you were so casual about the cancellation fees that you forgot about it. She's just as bad, though. Because you were acting like you had money, she assumed you were rich and thought it was fine to make you handle the cancellation fees. Well, that doesn't matter anymore. You both have to pay compensation for your affair.
Wait, what compensation?
Compensation for cheating on me, of course.
Wait, I already have to pay the venue's cancellation fees. There's no way I can pay all of this.
Should have thought about that before cheating.
Come on, you know I can't afford that.
That's not my problem. Go discuss it with your girlfriend. That idiot probably thought she could catch a man by working at the office and sucking up to sales guys like you. Well, you idiots deserve each other. I'm just so glad I broke up with you.
I was drunk that night. Amy means nothing to me. I was stupid. I wasn't thinking deeply about it because I was planning to marry you. Actually, after breaking up with you, I started dating her more openly, but she can't do anything around the house. Despite being a woman, her cooking is terrible and her place is a complete mess.
So you're complaining about her now? You need to stop with these fantasies about women. Just because someone's a woman doesn't mean they naturally know how to clean and cook. Like a lot of men, a lot of women hate cleaning and cooking. You were just lucky I took care of you. If I had money to hire a housekeeper, I would.
You're different, though. You always took care of me. I understand that now. I've seen her true nature, and I just can't deal with it. I realize now what a great woman you were. So I want to try again with you. If you want, you can even keep working after we're married.
How generous of you.
So, when do you want to get married?
Oh, wait. Were you listening at all? I'm saying I'm glad to be rid of you. Don't you get it? Whatever help you got from me, you were just a burden to me. I'm so happy I got to throw away trash like you.
Don't be like that. I know I made mistakes. Don't say that. I'll break up with her right away. So let's start over, please.
After everything you did? Like I'd ever take back a disgusting man like you. Don't get cocky. You're just plain creepy with your selfish attitude and inability to consider others' feelings. Don't think you'll be forgiven after doing whatever you want. I'm going to make your life hit rock bottom, so be prepared.
I'll change. Give me another chance. I'll pay the venue fees.
With what money?
I'll figure something out. Just don't report us to the company.
So that's what you're worried about?
I'll do anything.
It's too late for that.
My career will be ruined.
You should have thought about that before.
Please, I'm begging you.
I've already contacted HR.
You didn't.
Check your work email.
This will destroy everything.
That's the point.
I'll make it up to you.
Goodbye, Kevin. After that, I immediately contacted Kevin's company about their relationship. When I mentioned what had been going on, they said they would hold them accountable. Both of them were demoted to minimum wage positions and transferred to separate remote locations. Since then, I've been receiving the compensation payments while starting a new chapter in my life. While I wish I could get back the time I wasted being pushed around by Kevin, I consider this case closed since I avoided marrying such a terrible man and managed to get my money back.